Okay, we've got the recording started.
Tim Galinsky,
Here.
Sharon Novak,
Here.
Rosella Brown,
Here.
Lillian Ball,
Here.
Bonnie Cuthbert,
Here.
Judith Cook. Here. And Jerry Villa.
Here.
No visitors today, Deb?
No visitors today.
Okay. Any comment on the correspondence?
It's just floating around. And I want to remind everybody under correspondence, you live in Bloom Township, pay attention. Because Lori Wilcox and Kelly Nichols, who dropped the Brown, are running, as well as other people on their ticket. And they're all crooks. Wilcox is the Chicago Heights person who they've accused of extorting that money from the Chicago Heights Library, along with Kelly Nichols, who was the former director. They are under
Investigation.
criminal investigation. Do not vote for them. They are crooks.
Oh, was
I know it's up to you, but I'm telling you.
Were they able to get on the ballot even if they were,
Well, if you're not,
oh, they weren't found guilty?
if
of
you're
it?
not, yeah, it's all still happening. What was the second?
Wow.
But if you're under
Wait, I'll be
indictment,
right back.
you're, you know, you have
You
an
can
ongoing.
still run. You have to be
Yeah.
convicted.
Unreal.
repeat them again, please? I want to make sure I had the right ones.
Lori Wilcox
Yes.
Hey, Lori,
and Kelly Nichols.
that's it. Thank you.
And anyone else on their ticket you want to avoid.
Unreal.
Because it just came in the mail today again.
Yes,
Mhm.
not good.
All right, well, then let's move on to approval of minutes from last month's meeting.
I move that we approve the minutes of the February 18th board meeting.
I second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Financial reports, approvals of expenditures.
Mhm.
I move that we accept the March 2021 general and prepaids in the amount of $123,059.39. And the March 2021 additional bills in the amount of $220,512.40. I'll second.
Then we'll have a roll call.
Tim Galinsky,
Yes.
Sharon Novak,
Yes.
Rosella Brown,
Yes.
Bonnie Cuthbert,
Yes.
Judith Cook,
Yes.
Jerry Villa,
Yes,
and Lillian Ball. Yes.
No, I'm gonna confess that I wasn't listening. I wasn't listening closely.
Those were the bills. Those were the bills.
Did she include last month's?
220.
Yes.
Yeah,
Thank you.
yeah, the big one for.
I was looking ahead.
For the.
Yes, I just
Mhm.
wanted to
Was
make
that
sure that one
including-
that we got missed, that I.
Is that including the payment?
Yes, that's what I just wanted to make sure housekeeping wise I was there.
Yeah, we gotta have it in minutes.
And I'm sorry that I
It's okay.
was ahead of myself.
Oh my God, you're human? What the heck?
Just for full disclosure, last month we forgot to approve or make
It wasn't your fault. We didn't have the actual bill.
yeah. And so we had to add that on this month's bills.
okay.
And I went ahead and allowed her to make the payment, assuming we would make that clarification here at the, but we all talked about it in the meeting saying we were gonna approve that, so
Yes.
we just never did. So. Okay, any comment on the department head reports or the director's report?
This is
In
just
short, have things been going okay around here or?
Here's the funny story.
No.
Oh, I'll do that in a second. Just FYI, voting is going to be moved upstairs because April 5th, we're gonna start moving stuff back in, and it's just,
Oh, yeah.
Crazy.
so we just decided it's upstairs. I called Cook County Election Board today to tell them, and they knew it was a possibility, and they're all fine.
Mm-hmm.
So that, and then this morning, the funny story is, gee, Sandra was here, so it must have been close to 8:30, 20 after 8. Some woman came in the front door at 20 to 8. Now, mind you, we don't open till 9 o'clock. Staff, except for Tony, isn't usually here.
How'd you
Came
get in the
right in
door?
the front, well, the front door got left unlocked.
Ooh.
And she turned the thing like she knew what she was doing. Anyway, she comes in and she goes back to the information desk and she takes out her cleaning. She starts cleaning every day, picking up the papers, spraying, wiping stuff off, throwing stuff in the garbage. I mean, it's all on tape, so it's like hilarious.
Throwing stuff in the garbage?
It looks like
she-
she seriously worked here. I mean,
Oh.
she's wiping everything down. Tony's vacuuming at one point, walks right by her, says hello.
Send her to my house. I'll let her in.
Tony opened the front door, or was it? left
Wait,
unlocked?
back up.
Are you clean?
But
Go ahead, I'm sorry.
anyway, I said to Tony, you thought she was new. Who's in here at that hour cleaning? Really?
Mhm.
So it takes Laura to say, no, Tony, that person doesn't work here. She was here about a half an hour.
Oh my God.
Cleaning.
Does she do
the
windows?
computer.
Young woman?
Yes, young woman. And then when Laura goes back to say, hey, we don't open till, she just got up and left her alcohol bottles here.
She brought her own alcohol bottle.
Whoa.
Oh my God.
Isn't that crazy? So obviously this person is a little off in the head, but no harm, no foul, nothing,
Oh
terrible.
my goodness.
And the person who left the door unlocked got a lesson in how to properly lock the front door.
Oh,
Yeah.
But it was someone who shouldn't have been here that early, so there's.
We don't have any cleaning service here, right?
Tony,
No.
right?
Tony
said.
Tony.
Tony. And Bill, when Tony's not here, but when I'm gone, it'll be a service. But no, not now.
Okay,
Oh my
But
goodness.
isn't that the strangest
and
thing?
she just stayed in one area.
The information desk,
Really?
Wow.
yeah,
Wow,
yeah.
that's kind of sad.
Is she a regular patron that anyone
Nobody
recognized,
recognized her,
or-
right, RJ?
okay.
Nobody
Maybe she meant to go to Cal City.
I don't know, it was, because it seemed like she knew what she was doing,
Yeah.
But nobody recognized her as a regular.
Wow,
So,
Okay.
Wow.
Sandra called the police just to report it in case it's
right.
Good
a
idea.
pattern, she's going over top doing it or whatever,
The cleaning crew.
Yes.
Did she talk to
Bizarre.
anyone or?
No,
Wow.
Wow.
no, so.
Okay.
Well,
that's really
Debbie, can I go back and ask something, please?
Sure can.
You said April 5th for the election. Did you change it?
April 6th.
No,
April
April
6th.
5th is when the movers start moving stuff back in.
April 6th.
So you're gonna have it on the 5th? Okay.
Debbie, where is it? When I saw it in you said you're gonna have it in the quiet room?
Yes,
Mhm.
election day is April 6th.
Right, I'm
Yeah.
working, but I'm not sure if I'm gonna be working in the library like before.
Oh,
So we're going upstairs. Where are we going? You say upstairs?
in the quiet room.
Right.
Or to get early elections, but in the past.
Mhm.
No, this is the regular election.
Yeah,
Oh, okay, you're saying it's where you normally have the early elections in there. Okay.
Mhm.
yes,
Yeah, right in there for where we usually have our meetings. Okay.
Mhm.
correct.
A real nice quiet room.
Debbie,
Yes.
I would probably, if I have to see if I am going to be at the library they don't send out assignments out until late. And I'll reach out to you, if I need to come in later, because there'll be a janitor or somebody there later at night, right?
Tony always opens in the morning and I close at night.
You close at night, okay. No, I'm saying on the regular, like that Monday, because we got to set up.
Well, you have to be done before the library closes.
Okay, that's what I'm saying. So, okay.
And they know that at Cook County, so.
Yeah, I
Mhm.
know, I know.
You have some material on the library consulting.
Yes. You guys, you folks online, I just sent you this a little bit ago.
Thank you.
Thank you. So we can,
I don't have a copy.
Here, I can show it to you.
I have that for you. Anyway, all right, we're good, yes. It says, Diders and Todd on the top. It's Jim Diders and Alex Todd, both who have been library directors for a long time.
Mhm.
Jim currently is not. Alex is, I believe, in Fountainblue, which I think is in Blooming, Bolingbrook. I'm not positive. But if you can read their letter, they started a consulting firm about a couple of years ago, maybe. And they've both done a lot with libraries, as you can see. Not only worked in libraries at different positions, but been directors, worked with Swan Board and Rails and all that kind of stuff. Very
Mhm.
knowledgeable gentleman. I know Jim pretty well, and he's fabulous. You could
Oh,
tell.
okay.
But I think to get the right person that you need to go with a consultant. There are
Mhm.
too many, it's a big job. And you want people who know what they're doing, to guide you along the way, to do all the back work that you guys wouldn't do.
Okay,
And they give you in the timeline, you can see over in this corner what
right.
has to do with that. Their fee is fair, probably less than most because they're still new.
Wow.
They're currently working with 2 libraries. They did the search in Chicago Heights to replace the Crook.
Well, anybody should have been better than personally.
Do we get a discount?
I think we kind of did. They worked with Kathy Parker there, who you guys have heard me talk about before. Kathy used to be the director at Glenwood Linwood and does also a lot of, she is oftentimes an interim director who goes in to solve problems like they had in Chicago Heights. But
Okay.
they're highly recommended from Heritage.
Okay.
So look over the letter. You don't need to tell me today, but by next time, I'd like you to tell me. If you have questions, you can ask me or you can call them directly. They'd be happy to answer any questions. And they'd also be happy to come out next month to a meeting if you prefer to speak with them in person.
Oh,
So
and it's $10,000?
it's $10,000 plus some travel expenses after a certain meeting, but
Mhm.
I think it's money well spent. And you should
Okay.
get a good person out of this. And someone, it's not gonna be someone that they craft, it's gonna be someone that you craft. Do you know what I mean? You're gonna tell them what you want, and then they're gonna find the right fit for you.
Where do these people come?
They do a nationwide search. Often
Okay.
people are pretty local because they
Okay.
don't pay,
Mhm.
huge bucks to move, but you never know.
What about in
So
terms of people?
Is there an
applying?
online site or something where they gather names?
I don't know how they do it. No, they do by resume, put out ads and stuff.
Okay, okay, I mean, like a certain site where they put okay,
Yes. Yes.
okay, that sounds good.
So does anybody have any questions about it?
no,
Look
they got
over.
Okay, so please look it over and
Mhm.
you can vote next month on whether you want to go this route or not.
Okay.
And if you
Yeah.
have questions in between, like I said, don't hesitate to call them or me. Okay?
I just want to make a comment. I think it's a great idea to give us questions to help us formulate what we're looking for.
Yes.
So we don't meander and forget to ask the important things sometime. That's
Yes,
what I like about it.
yes.
Okay.
Mhm.
Good idea.
More and more libraries are doing this. Like in the old days, nobody did this. But
Mhm.
more and
Times are
more,
different.
this,
Okay,
this is what's happening.
It's not Mrs. Jensen's library
No.
anymore.
No, it's not.
Or Mr. Lewis Floyd's.
Fun.
Fun, I'm sorry.
So, that's the deal on that. And this is just a total aside, but I think you guys will be glad to hear this. The COVID, one good thing in the library world to come out of COVID is that tons of libraries are going fine free.
Oh, nice.
It has like
Really?
propelled that with the money and stuff.
So we're
So
trendsetters.
again, we often are.
yes, yes.
But lots and lots, in fact, the latest big one is Naperville.
Oh, really?
Wow.
But lots and even the small ones, so that's a
Okay,
really good thing.
Interesting.
Yeah, I just thought you guys would like to know that.
okay.
So do you have some updated things on the status of the renovation? I see you have a,
The renovation, you wanna pull out those forms?
Mm-hmm.
That's from
Detail.
Dan. I just told him I could talk you through this, because. If you look at the status report, which is the Word doc,
Oh, the Word doc. Okay, hold on.
Mm-hmm.
right? It says, status report on it in bold.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
You see where we are. We just did the third pay. We approved the third pay.
Okay.
So, money wise, we've paid 48%, but work wise, it's practically finished downstairs.
Wow.
Wow. I'd love to see it. Hmm.
It's beautiful.
What colors you go with down there, Debbie?
It'll coordinate with up here.
Good.
So,
Hmm.
does anybody have any questions on the status report? Okay. The next one I want to talk about is contract and change order summary. And line 4 is an old one where we had to get that special insurance. That's a little about that.
The Excel ones you said? Which ones?
page 2.
Oh, page 2.
It's called contract and change order summary. The only thing on that page is very old about the insurance from the beginning. Nothing new.
Oh, okay.
There's a allowance summary and adjustments, which is the
Oh.
same sort of looking page.
I
Which
see.
you're looking at number 29. It's the AB budget for this project.
Mm-hmm.
So I just signed the agreement for $24,593 for all the TVs and the sound, et cetera, downstairs. And we have $5,400 left, which is mostly spent by us purchasing stuff for that audiovisual release. Computers and microphones, and RJ was in charge of getting that all together, so. We have a few more things to buy, but we're gonna spend all that, just so you know.
Mm-hmm.
Not difficult to do.
No. But we had a good budget, and I don't know if I told you this last time. We're gonna have an 86-inch television.
I think you made them that big.
I can keep my
86
glasses off.
inches. Would you like to come watch a game?
Yes.
What happened with the signs? We were through that sign company or?
We got through to the sign company.
okay.
Oh, yay.
Finally, I pleaded, called, and they came out,
Oh, good.
and they're working with
They're
it.
gonna.
Okay.
So,
I know you said
Wow.
I'm getting a hold of them.
yes, we had a terrible time, but then the installer and another guy, so we're all on,
We're all good?
we're online again with signs. which
Nice.
I'm very happy about.
Where will this TV be placed, Debbie?
In the
My
community
office.
room. In my office.
Enough room for it in your office.
I gotta watch the Cubs games.
Community room, huh?
Yes,
Super Bowl
So,
party.
it'll be used for presentations and
Right, right.
PowerPoints and watching movies and all that stuff. Instead of being on a screen, it'll be on the TV.
That's cool.
Wow, it's gonna be beautiful.
It is, well, that room is beautiful.
Oh, I'm dying to see it.
Okay, and then the issue log is the one that's multi-level.
Mm-hmm.
And if you have any questions, you can ask me. We've changed some paint colors on some of the walls, so things had to be repainted, so there's gonna be a added charge for some of the paint, but when certain colors got put in certain places, they just looked hideous, so I had to change it. And the wrong carpet got ordered for the community room, so we reordered that. You always have to have a carpet issue, I guess.
Yeah,
It happened upstairs too, if you'll recall.
Yes, it's traditional.
And other than that,
sounds great.
it's really not. The guy who does the Wi-Fi is coming out tomorrow to talk about where we're adding 3 more Wi-Fi spots downstairs.
Wow.
Hopefully that will make it really good.
Mm-hmm.
We got a Knox box that we should have had forever. It's been delivered and that'll be installed. It's looking really good.
Great.
And Dan's coming out with his son-in-law on Saturday and they're taking some of our books away out of the
Wow.
friend's room. Yes.
Ooh.
Yes.
Do they know?
Yeah. how does it
Friends,
sound? Yeah.
Yeah.
they know it's coming.
Are they
I haven't
okay?
told them it's happening Saturday.
There's so many duplicates of stuff.
Well, and all that stuff that's still on the shelves is old.
Nobody
It's
wants
the
it.
same old stuff.
Nobody wants
So if we can get rid of all that nonsense
it.
and start fresh, maybe
Yeah.
we'll have increased sales.
Right, exactly.
So
Good.
that'll be good. And Tony cleaned out a lot of junk in the back. Got it in because they had a dumpster and Joe said, the guy from Henry Brothers, it's gonna be a lot of room in this dumpster. If you guys got stuff, throw it in there, get it
Nice.
out of here. Henry Brothers has been fabulous, the general contractor. Just fabulous. Dan said, one of the best companies he's ever worked with.
Really?
Wow.
He's worked
That's
with
good to
lots
know.
of companies.
Wow.
Yeah, they've just been great.
It's good, it's
Just
wonderful.
great. I said, Joe, I'm gonna miss you. So, does anyone have any questions on the issue log?
No,
Okay, no.
No.
sounds like good progress is being made.
Yeah, seriously, pretty much. He has, Darren has to do what they call a punch list.
Oh.
Which is like, there's stuff there that needs to be fixed. You missed this, that kind of
Right,
stuff.
right.
Okay.
Darren's on vacation next week, so Darren's doing it when he comes back the week of the 29th. So he'll do the punch list, and then Henry Brothers will clean that up while the movers are moving stuff back in.
Nice.
So really, in a few weeks, we're
and
essentially
running.
gonna be done.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I see you got the per capita grants all taken, squared away.
Yeah,
Very
Wow.
nice.
my last one. I don't
She
like
says
to-
with glee.
I don't like to do that. And I don't know why, really.
There's always something that's kind of like
Anyway,
short.
Cool beans, man. Ma'am.
okay, so that's done. So that's that.
We have to vote on, make a motion and vote on this joint resolution demanding fairness and equity in determining the assessed value of commercial and industrial properties for the calculation of real properties. I think Dan Podgorski talked about it the last one.
Oh, yeah. Right.
Can I read this and then you
Sure.
guys make the motion?
Sure.
Yeah.
Did he make a lot of changes to it or?
No, they added the mental health thing.
Right, which he said, yeah.
215 wanted. So far, the village passed it Tuesday, 158 passed it last night. The park district passed it Monday. We're passing it hopefully tonight. And then the 2 other school districts are still floating around. So
Okay.
I'll get on
Ooh,
board.
215 and 171.
Yeah, but it was kind of interesting because I always go to the village board meeting. I go to most of them. I can, so I'm there and I know what's going on. And somebody called from the assessor's office and left a message on the comment that Fabian then read, because they're on TV now, our meetings.
Right.
And said, oh gee, if we only knew about this, it would have helped you. Wow.
Aw.
So anyway, that's what's happening. So if I'll read this and then you guys make the motion, okay? I gave you that language. Approve the joint resolution between the Village of Lansing, Board of Education of Lansing School District 158, Llano Park District, Lansing Public Library, and governing bodies of other taxing districts in the Lansing area demanding fairness and equity and determining the assessed value of commercial and industrial properties for the calculation of real estate taxes.
Hmm.
Resolution may be passed with the understanding there may be minor changes that do not alter the intent and addition of any other interested taxing bodies.
I so move.
I second.
Who was that, Judy?
Judas.
All in favor?
Aye.
Okay,
All right, thank you, everybody.
do we need to sign anything or?
You know, I think I will later.
Oh,
For now, we'll just put the numbers, but I think later I'll need you to sign. And I'll bring it over to you. Francis.
Let me come over. Just give me a little jingle jingle when you're ready.
Okay. Okay. Well, awesome. I know they'll be really happy. Did you guys, off the subject again, but did you guys see how Patty got recognized as one of the 20
mhm.
global women's leaders? Right?
Yes,
Vice president and some prime ministers were on the list. That's
right?
pretty impressive.
Yeah,
By who?
it was,
It was Danny Davis, who is a rep
Oh, yeah.
in the south suburbs. He's been around forever. Big library advocate. Danny
Good.
Davis.
nice.
Good guy. So, okay. Just a few other little just informational things for you guys. Where, since we're gonna start to split the departments back where they belong, youth is going to be hiring 2 part-timers.
Mm-hmm,
None of this is new, it's all replacement.
mm-hmm.
CERC is gonna hire at least 1. We're hoping Vicky comes back. Fingers crossed. Vicky's been on hiatus all this time,
Where's Vicky now?
on hiatus. We're hoping she comes back. If she does not, we might have to replace her, but we'll see. We're gonna hold off on the full-timers because I don't want to hire so many people that we don't need them. I want to do this gradually as we need them.
Mm-hmm.
And we probably, I haven't told him this yet, but I'm probably gonna move Michael Kroll, who is a Shelver computer helper,
Mm-hmm.
to the AV room and make him a 25-hour employee.
Hmm.
Which is a replacement for a 25-hour employee we had back in Info a while back. But
Okay.
if we're gonna have this new stuff go, we need to man it, because if we don't have people here manning it,
Yeah. Not
you
good.
know what I mean? It's like one of those things. Have to do a dance
Balance
here.
out, yep.
Yeah. So, I think rather than hire a full-timer right away, we just do a part-timer. And he can still shelve books when we need him to. Plus, the whole shelving process upstairs is gonna get folded into circulation. because of
Oh,
$15 minimum wage. I didn't want to do that, but I think it's a smart thing to do. And many libraries, that's where it is.
mm-hmm.
Shelving is a function of circulation. It was in Calumet City where Lisa came from, and lots of libraries. So I think eventually that's what we're gonna do, except downstairs, we'll keep it teenagers because it's part of the mission down there with the youth, with the young people. So I just want you to know, there's all these rolling pieces and some of this stuff's gonna start happening again. All right?
All right.
I think that's all I have for you.
So beside the Friends of the Library being left in the lurch on their books, is there any other news on that?
Tim, have you seen them running down the
Yeah,
road
don't
chasing
tell
the
him,
truck?
don't tell him till I talk to Rosalie.
I'm not saying a thing.
They might not be our friends anymore.
No, I
Yeah.
told
We didn't
Rosalie
hear a
she's gonna
thing
give
you
us some
said,
money.
Debbie.
You know, and it's more money than I have now, whatever it turns out to be.
Yeah,
So,
okay.
I will let her know, but she wasn't adverse to that this was gonna happen.
Anyone else with anything they wanted to say before we adjourn? Okay. I make a
Thanks,
motion that we
everybody.
adjourn.
Lillian, I didn't ask you, did you get your vaccination?
Oh,
Yeah, I get my second shot Tuesday.
Okay, good. Good. And you guys here, I know Bonnie did, I know, did you guys get yours yet?
I
Okay.
mean, I don't have one yet, but I'm not old enough for it.
Well, April 12th, he's dropping the age to 16.
That you're old enough. for.
Oh, and that's another thing.
You got socks older than that, Tim.
He still like hasn't released the hounds to big numbers and stuff in buildings, but he's getting closer and closer. So I foresee maybe in May, if not May, probably in June for sure, we'll be reopening the building back up.
good, good.
Any issues? Oh, before we shut down, I noticed school's back
Yeah.
and I saw a bunch of kids out here. Any issues or?
No, surprisingly not. But
Good.
school has told them that we are not open.
Yeah.
The first
Right.
day, a bunch, maybe a dozen kids tried to get in.
Of course.
Oh, okay.
They were just told, I'm sorry, we're not open for you. So
Yeah.
it's been fine. So
Yeah.
that's wonderful.
Well, I mean, it's been their natural tendency to also like congregate in the parking lots. I mean, what's this scoop on that? They can't do it, huh?
Well, they haven't,
Well,
no, it's not that they can't, they haven't.
They haven't been,
That's
okay,
good.
Yeah.
They haven't been, so fingers crossed so far.
okay.
So good, and I'm seriously hoping that they're out of school before we open downstairs.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
fine. Because I want the staff to be able to get used to
Used
the
to the
new
flow,
stuff
right.
and to learn how to use the new stuff before we have kids coming in.
Right.
Yeah.
And I want us to know what we're doing and have the new people know what they're doing. Everybody,
On the same page.
yeah, hopefully.
Okay.
Same boat.
And we're even thinking, like, when we open for people to use tables and stuff, we're not gonna run around like crazy people cleaning the tables and stuff. We'll put wipes out, and at the point when we get to that, if you feel the need, you can wipe off the table yourself. We're at some point, we have to be done with this.
Yeah.
So, and since we're all gonna mostly, for the most part, be vaccinated. that's gonna be done.
Yeah. Well, Debbie,
Oh,
the schools are back, but you know, parents had to make a decision whether they wanted
Yes,
their.
I know.
or not.
Partially,
It froze there for a second, Mozelle. What were
No,
you
I
gonna
know.
say?
I'm sorry, I'm lagging. Sorry, guys. I
It's
said
okay.
schools are open. The schools open this week. Parents had to make a decision whether they wanted their kids to go back. And what's happening, they go like, till about around 11 o'clock in the building, whoever, you know, that percentage of kids that want to go, and then they leave and come home and then get on their devices. Now, TF South, we're not opening, students are not coming back until after spring break, which is April 12th. So you might see, you know, some movement there or,
yeah, but we always get more middle schoolers than we get high schoolers.
right.
Not that we don't get some, but we get more.
Yeah,
Mhm.
most of them are still doing e-learning. Only, I'm not sure about the percentage of kids that went back in the building. Like for us, it was
Oh.
only 30%. So I'm
And-
not sure about the
and I-
memorial.
I thought when they went back, they were gonna go back.
No,
They're there for 2 hours.
Oh, wishy-washy.
Crazy.
8:45, I had to call the crossing guards back, 8:45 to 11:15.
It's like
Right.
craziness.
Yeah.
yeah.
Why bother, really?
Then they go home and then they go on e-learning. Isn't that crazy?
It is
And
crazy.
if woman's not home, you know, for 'em.
Right, it's crazy.
But
My
if you look
daughter-
at it, we gotta go back sometime, you know,
Yes.
Go back.
we're the last, TF South is one of the last high schools in the area that, that's not back. Most all the other high schools are back at school, but us, so we're one of the last, so we gotta go back sometime. I mean, not in a full force, but you know, we're splitting up like half of the alphabet, seniors and freshmen on 2 days, and then sophomore and juniors on Thursday and Friday, and then Wednesday cleaning, similar to CPS.
I just think it's terrible and sad, and we are not doing these children any favors.
Yeah.
My daughter went back this morning, I mean, her kids came back this morning. She only had 4 of them.
Wow.
She only has 12 altogether. The other ones chose to, well, they're gonna come on another day or stay home.
Right,
She's
that's right,
just kindergarten. She
right.
almost lost them by 1 o'clock in the afternoon. They were on the table, falling asleep.
Because I don't have that structure.
For all that.
Yeah,
No, and
structure has gone totally out the window, and that's hard for kids.
But we know a waitress that we talked to in Indiana at Lake Cafe, her daughter doesn't want to go back. She went back for a while, came home. Now she's having a hard time trying to get her back, because she just doesn't want to go back.
Because
And you
it's
blame her?
hard.
I know, I'm just saying, she's beside herself. She's, you know, the mom, she
Yeah.
doesn't know what to do.
Oh, that's horrible.
It's terrible.
It's so sad.
Yeah.
So irreparable damage to some of these kids.
Yep.
Oh, well, we can't fix that. We can only fix the library, right?
That's right.
You make the best of it.
Yeah.
All right, so we will adjourn. Let's do a motion to adjourn here.
I move we adjourn.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
All right. Hey, Debbie.
Yes,
Last thing, you said something about a
Karen,
dumpster.
I do.
Okay.
about what?
You said something about a dumpster?
Yes,
What did you say about a dumpster?
well, we have dumpsters here. We have a dumpster because of the construction.
Oh, okay, okay.
So there was a room, he knew there was gonna be a lot of room in the last one. So he said, if you got stuff to throw in there, please go ahead and throw your junk in there. So we did.
Okay, okay, thank you.
You're welcome.
All right, thank you. I just didn't want somebody to call the police on us. Thank you.
No.
Downstairs.
Bye, everybody.
All right, bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Thank you, Kelly. All right, thank you.
Nice